So Shiba Inus and poodles, huh?
Oh yeah, Shibas and poodles. We'll see. We might have one soon.
I could be persuaded to buy one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I don't know.
We'll make it the new brand dog.
Yeah, it'll be a designer breed.
Yeah.
We could charge a lot of money, I think.
It looks really good in the store, but no one can ever pet him.
No, no.
It's like, no.
Just, Too good for you.
So how's camp going? You're almost done.
It's good, yeah. 4 weeks out. I have been training a lot this whole year's been camp, like basically.
Yeah, you've just been back to
beginning
back
of
to
the year.
back, yeah.
Just stay in camp. So yeah, it's nice. I'm actually finally like making myself take some time off of teaching because that's been just a lot to like do all my like training, recovery, and stay
You have to like
teaching.
switch modes too when you're like being the fighter in camp and then
Yes.
you're teaching.
Yes, yeah. Because luckily, like most of my teaching is in the gi, so then like that
Yeah.
doesn't translate.
But you
the
don't want to
same,
sound like a
but-
drill sergeant.
But yes, no. Like a lot of times I like going to kids class because I'll be in a bad mood, just had a hard training day, and then like just everything sucks, and then
Yeah.
I go, and then I'm like getting all these like, oh, Professor Jena, and they hug you, and then they like are so cute and they make me laugh. Other days it could be the opposite. But
Yeah.
most of the time it's a good thing.
Today we're doing wall mat training only
Yes.
against the mat wall.
Oh no, the best thing is like, yeah, they hate when I make them do wall sits. Like,
Yeah.
that's the only punishment. Because I'll be like, okay, you have to do burpees, and they're like, oh, somebody else is like, can I do burpees? And I'm like, you little crap. Like,
Can I do burpees?
Yes, they'll ask. But then
Kids.
wall sits, I can make them cry.
Yeah, yeah. Make some kids cry, yep. That should be the blooper. So earlier we were talking about Liz Camouche and Ronda Rousey and how they really opened up like the gateway to the UFC because Dana always said there's going to be no women fighting in the UFC. Do you kind of remember where you were at watching that fight and what was going through your mind at that moment?
I remember, I can't remember where I was at, but I remember watching that fight. I remember being kind of excited. It was like, you know, I think I knew who Liz was. Like Ronda was kind of like a new person, but they were hyping her up a lot because of her judo skills and all that stuff. And so, but it was just really exciting because, yeah, like, I had already been in my jiu-jitsu career at that point for a little bit, but never really wanted to like make the change and commit to doing MMA. Partially because Tyler didn't want me to, but other reasons was that, there's a clear path for me in jiu-jitsu of what I want to do, but with MMA, women's MMA, there wasn't like a really good like outlet for that, I think Strikeforce had some girls, but it was just kind of like Gina Carano and Chris Cyborg, and that was it.
Yep.
And so then when the UFC brought it in, it's like, oh, this is like, okay, this could be a viable like career for women now. So it was exciting to watch. And then I remember watching like the tough shows, and like they had all women's one to like bring in the other divisions and stuff. So it was like, yeah, it was really exciting, but it's kind of surreal that like watching that, and Liz was the first person to step in the octagon, like first female to step in the octagon, and now I'm fighting her for a title in the PFL so many years later.
Yeah, I feel like it's sort of a full circle moment, like watching that historic bout and then having you going into it now. When did you pick up striking? Because I feel like your striking has gotten so much better, especially the last couple fights, but how long have you really been striking for prior to your MMA career?
I started striking when I started MMA.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I never really, I had done like a couple like cardio kickboxing classes when I first started
I've done those.
jiu-jitsu, but like that was, here and there. And then once I started, when I decided I was gonna do MMA, like that's when I was like, okay, well I gotta get my striking good enough to like use jiu-jitsu in the fight. So yeah, so what, it's been like 4 or 5 years? Yeah, that's about it.
When fighting somebody like Liz, who has like a heavy stance, like wrestling, all that stuff, how do you see yourself like matching up with her, and like how quickly do you want to how quickly do you want to stand striking, or potentially like just go to the ground?
I mean, I always want to go to the ground because, like, as much as
Is that just like a natural instinct in you?
it is, and you know, there's part of me that's like, I have improved my striking, and I would love to get like a knockout, like TKO, something like that, using those skills to show them off. But also, like, I've always been so critical of jiu-jitsu athletes that transition into MMA. And then they like think that they're going to be strikers now. It's like you have all this experience in jiu-jitsu that the other person doesn't. Like competing at a high level for so many years. I just had my 12-year anniversary as a black belt.
Yeah, it was like 3 days ago, right?
Yeah. And so it's just like I have so much experience there, and I've been doing that. It's like just part of who I am. So to not try and use that to me seems silly because it's like that's like where I can edge out anybody is on the ground.
Right.
So that's obviously where I want to take it. I feel confident in my wrestling. I feel confident, anywhere really, but why would I not use the thing that I'm the best at?
Yeah. We saw it just the other day with Oliveira getting knocked out, trying to stand.
Yeah. And he has great striking, but like, yeah. I thought that Topuria was going to try and show off his jiu-jitsu too, because apparently he's got really good jiu-jitsu. We just don't get to see it.
He's the only one who can submit, what was it?
I forgot.
Islam.
Yeah. But that dude's dangerous. So I think Oliveira's biggest mistake is just rushing. He wanted to like get into it too fast, like try and finish it too quickly. It's like, be patient sometimes.
How did the weight cutting parties come along? Because they're so fun to watch.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. So like Angie always, like when I've gone with Angela, like for her fights, it's like she always called it a weight cut party.
Yeah.
Like her coaches, like her husband and some of the other coaches would always like have beers while she's suffering and sweating it out. And then one of my fights, she was there, and like I just had music on, and I was like we always have music, and I was sitting in the sauna, like laying there, and I started like singing out. It was like Celine Dion was on. I was like singing it out like to Tyler, and I was like, oh, that would be actually fun, like to pass the time. Like you're just like doing it, and they have all those like tiny little like karaoke machines you can get on TikTok. So like I got one for her next fight, and we did that for her. Like that's just been a thing now.
It almost makes me want to cut weight too. It looks way more fun.
It's more fun when you're not the person sweating. It's better when you're just the person observing.
I could totally sit there and have some beers with you guys. Like,
yeah, let's like
moral support.
Hang out and sing some karaoke and then watch me suffer.
Do you at this point have like a playlist, like a set playlist, or do you guys switch it up?
We switch it up. Like there's always like a few songs that you kind of go back to, but we switch it up. Like the last one, it was so great because my striking coach AJ, he was singing DMX. He has a great like DMX impression. Like it's really, really good. And he sung like I was like dying laughing because he was singing Kim from the Eminem's like song or whatever. And it's like that song is crazy. And I was just like, oh, are you like going through some stuff? Is this like therapeutic for you? Because singing that song sounds that way. But yeah, and then I have my little sister with me too. So we did some throwbacks from like things that we used to do, like hanging out together. So
what are the final few days before your fight? Like what's your preparation looking like? What's your mindset? Like where do you like to go? Is there anything you avoid? I mean, obviously like probably like social media, like that sort of stuff, or like, because you always seem so calm, relaxed, and cool. Like it doesn't really seem like anything is like phasing you, because like the weight cuts seem like they're going well, and you seem so calm and collected. Is there anything that's really tripping you out, like going under a ladder, seeing a black cat?
There's there's certain things that I just don't want to like focus on. I just don't want to think too much about the fight because it's easy to like get so upset. For me, at least, I would, if I'm thinking too much about what's going to happen in a few days, then it's like you start getting anxious, you start like building up nerves and like this wasting energy that you don't need to. So I like to just have fun, like keep it light, like have good people around me that are going to bring good energy. It's like when it's like we're doing a workout, or I'm getting ready for, like doing certain things that are fight specific, then I'm focused on that. But the moment I'm done with it, I'm trying not to think about the fight. Like I'm just trying to like stay calm and relax and just enjoy my time. It's like, oh, you actually have some downtime right now, like to just chill. So let's just do that. There's certain times where like Tyler will be talking to me. It's like, I'm like, okay, like I just need a break from it right now. We can't talk about it at the moment because I start getting anxious and I'm like, I don't want to be there. So I just like, can we not talk about it right now? And then move on. Obviously
you have your whole team, you have your training partners and all of that, but how big has Tyler become like a part of your entire camp? And like, aside from being the husband role and like, but how big of the camp is he? Because like,
I mean, it's like, that's like a hard balance, right? Like just to like, he, unfortunately, being the husband and having that closeness, it's like, he's the one that takes all of my rage and all of my bad energy.
Yeah.
He gets the brunt of that.
Yeah.
You know, everybody else gets a better version
and he
of
takes
me.
it so well.
He really does. I'm like, I've not been very nice to him at times, and I feel really bad. We've had to, you know, have some heart-to-hearts after the fact about like, hey, like, maybe don't talk to me like that. I'm like, oh yeah, that was probably too far. Sorry. But yeah, like he's, you know, he's there. It's like, I like him around because it's like almost like a security blanket. Like just his energy just calms me. His presence like makes me feel better. And so, which is kind of weird because it's like all the people that I have in my corner kind of do that. It's
You have a
like,
great corner.
Yeah. It's just like I have a really good group that like has the right energy, and they all understand me enough to like, know how to handle me.
Yeah. What's what's next? Besides obviously this big fight that's coming up, what's next after that?
You know, I really don't know. I know that the PFL has talked about like their winner of this is like somebody who they want to have a match with Dakota again because she was the champion from last year, which I would love to have that fight back. You know, because I don't think that it was. I think it was stopped early. I think that there was a lot of things that it just didn't give me the chance to like finish, and I know I could do better in that one. But honestly, I'm just like trying not to think too much. Past it. What I'm really thinking about is like, where am I going to go on vacation after?
Where are you going on vacation?
I don't know. Like, there's a couple places. Like, we really want to go to Japan. That's like an option. I really want to go back to Bali. I just realized it's been like 6 years since I've been there.
Yeah.
And I'm mad that I haven't been back sooner than that because it's like my favorite place I've ever been. So I don't know. We'll see. I need to like actually talk through that. But that's kind of where my head's at. Like, what am I doing when I'm done? I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a vacation.
What's your like immediate thought after getting a win in the cage? Like, what's like the first, like, is it like, are you relieved? Are you just like overcome with joy? Like,
I think it's just like, it's just like excitement. It's like, I don't even know what I'm thinking. I'm just like happy. Like, it's just crazy happiness.
Because you're jumping around.
Yeah, I know. Like, and it's certain, I know. I turn into like to the girliest girl when I win. I'm like always like, oh my God. Like, I know like some of the girls, even in jiu-jitsu matches, they would always be like, oh, you do like a little like thing every time you get your hand raised. It's like so cute. And I'm like, I'm such a girl. It's so funny. But yeah, I just can't help myself. I just get really excited. It's just like, you know, you get, and then there is a sense of relief. It's like all of the hard work, and you know, when it's done, it's just like, oh, thank God. Like, you know, I got through that. That was really intense. And then when you have a win, at least brings you some like, you know, it was worth it.
Yeah. Having trained so many different martial arts at this point, like for specifically what you're doing right now, is there one that stands out that you like? Is there something to be like? Do you really enjoy striking, like wrestling, or is it just like jiu-jitsu is like all the way? That's your one true love.
I mean, jiu-jitsu is my love. Like that's the thing that I still enjoy the most. But I enjoy it all. And honestly, like even having like the wrestling part of it, like doing like my wrestling and judo stuff, it's like for MMA, for jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels just like an extension of that. But I do enjoy jiu-jitsu, or wrestling a lot because it's like the grind of it. It's just a little bit different pace and things that just gives me, like the grappling feel, but with just a different energy.
Is there a part in you with all of the excitement that has been going around, like the submission grappling scene as of late? You know, ADCC has never been bigger, CGI is super exciting. Is there a part of you that sometimes think like, should I just stuck to jiu-jitsu and like done that because it looks really fun, or has MMA really kind of like fulfilled that part in you that like?
I think MMA has been like a lot more fulfilling because even with all that, like I'm so happy to see it because part of me is just like, why couldn't this happen sooner? You know, but at the same time, I'm really happy for the path that I'm on. I think that probably monetarily it's way better for me, you know, because even the CGI and all that stuff, it's like there's a very small number of people that get to actually compete in that and win any money and like make any money. With this, it's like, at least I know that I'm gonna get paid every time I fight, no matter what.
Right.
Like I could show, there's a lot of those tournaments you still, it's like there's a chance you could win money, but you could also walk away with nothing. So, and you still put in the same amount of time, energy, effort to all that. So it's getting better. And I'm really happy for, you know, jiu-jitsu athletes, because I tell people all the time, like, why are you like focusing so much on this? It's like, it doesn't love you back, like ever. It takes from you a lot, but it's like, if you're so reliant on that, it's like you're gonna get burned more than it's gonna, like, you know, in the sport, I would say, you know, but that's something like jiu-jitsu is not for me. Like, it's not made for me. It was made for, you know, other people, but like, I don't know how to explain it. Just, there's been a lot of nonsense in the sport, and especially like my experiences, there's just been so much drama that I was ready to get away from it. So it's something that I will always love and support and be excited about, but it was also like, I needed to get away for my own mental health. Yeah. From the competition scene.
Are you bummed out that you never got to walk out in a gi?
Nah. I could probably still do it if I could have done it.
Would they allow you?
I think maybe not for PFL.
Right.
When I was in Bellator, I probably could have if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just imagine like having like to take off the pants and, you know.
It's just
like,
a lot.
It's a lot.
I just feel like that would make me like uncomfortable. I'm like, oh, like, I just want to be ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even like to have my tennis shoes on, because I need to get in there.
Have you had like a favorite walkout song? Have you changed them? I'm not even, what's your walkout song?
I change it every time.
Oh, you change it every time?
Yeah, it's just like kind of what I'm...
How do you go about that? It's just like something you hear and like, it's like something on repeat?
Just like I'm vibing with through the camp, you know, it's like there's certain songs where I'm like, ooh, that's kind of like, you know, or like if I'm going, whatever state or city I'm in, like, oh, like what's there, you know, what's the artist.
You throw a little crowd pleaser in there sometimes?
Yeah, just sometimes, or like just try and find people that are like local, you know, to that scene, because, you know, I like a lot of different artists, so like, yeah. Or just, you know, throw back to some, just whatever, really it's like what I'm feeling. Sometimes they ask me too soon and I'm like, I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm gonna feel like once I get to that week.
I don't think I could decide. Like, I listen to so much music. I don't know. I think if they asked me, I would text them like 5 minutes later and be like, actually, let's do this one. Yeah. And then I'd wake up and probably choose a different one.
Well, and then there's like a lot of restrictions on what you can have too, because we can't, like, you know, it's like you got to find a clean version that's like, no cursing, no like violence or like drug use, like can be like in the song. So like that's kind of limits you a little bit. But I don't know, like, it's just, I'll like text, a lot of times I'll like hit up my sister, like what's a good song? Like, let's think through this, because we have like similar energies.
You have a big family, right?
I do, yeah. I have 3 sisters, but like my mom is one of 9 and her family all has a ton of kids. So, and we're all very close.
3 sisters, are they all married, dating? I'm asking for
I have one single sister.
Interesting, good to know.
But I think, nah, you're not her type. Sorry.
All right. Well, that wraps up the... we're really excited to watch your match. And now you get to punch me.
Yay.